All right, it's time for Let's Make a Meal. Looking for something delicious and easy for dinner tonight? We have a really great idea. Craig Nassar, the practical chef, is in the kitchen with us with a stir-fried ginger shrimp and snow peas. That sounds good, and it sounds healthy.
It is very healthy.
Love it.
And it's very easy to make.
Okay,
Okay,
show
so let's
us.
make a meal.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, the first thing you want to do with this recipe, and I have the ingredients up here, we have some soy sauce, we have some chicken stock, and we have a little of this chili garlic sauce, and some cornstarch.
Okay.
This is what's actually going to finish the recipe off and thicken it up.
Okay.
So what we do is we just take all these ingredients,
Okay.
and we're going to put them in here.
That's that little chili thing. And do you make that, or is it something you...
Actually, this is something you can buy at any of the Asian markets.
Oh, okay.
Or you can get it at the grocery store as well.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do. At the Asian market, you can get smaller containers because it's not something you're probably going to cook with a lot. It's not that expensive.
That's a little flour just to thicken it up?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch, okay.
And what we call this is a cornstarch slurry, actually, and this is used in a lot of Asian cooking, okay? So we're just going to set that aside.
Okay.
All right? Now, the other thing we have going here is we're going to use the ginger. This is the main ingredient, and the ginger just smells wonderful.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great thing to use. I brought this along. Now, you can use a knife if you want to get this matchstick look to it. But you got one of these. You can get these at the Asian markets too. They're about $15. It's a great little product. You can just take your thing right on here.
Keep going.
And go like this. And you get the matchstick going on here like so.
Okay.
Okay? So what we start with here is we put the oil, we got the pan heated.
Okay. And you know what? Can I just say something really quick about that mandolin? Be so careful with it.
Always use the guard with this. And I mean, in the business, we watch people use them, and they'll use it with their fingers. I've seen them get hacked. I've done it myself.
It's happened to me.
Has it happened to you?
That's why I see that thing now, and terror strikes in my heart. I wasn't, and I was slicing potatoes for potatoes are rotten, and I'm just going at.
Right.
I took the top of my little finger off.
It'll take it
Oh,
right
it was
off.
just awful.
Never use it without a guard. Ever.
They're great little tools,
It's
but
a
be
great
careful.
tool.
Be careful.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your ginger in there. Now, you want this pan to get hot.
Okay.
So we're going to move it up a little bit in temperature. Okay. So while that's getting going there, our other ingredients that are going to go in there are some snow peas, some green onions, and some shrimp. Now, when you're getting your snow peas and you want to clean them, it's a very simple way to clean these. You have the end at the stem that goes onto the plant, and you're just going to break it down and peel.
Oh, look at that.
Okay?
That's so easy.
You want to try one?
Yeah.
So that also takes it, and that little string kind of helps it not to be so stringy.
Oh,
Perfect,
I love that.
right? So that's how you clean your snow peas, and that's how it works really well,
okay?
All right, so that's how we're going to clean all those, all right? So that's that.
I love snow peas.
Yeah, they're a great product.
Are they a good buy this time of the year, or are they still pretty expensive?
They're still a little expensive.
Okay.
You want to give it a little flip?
No,
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
know how to flip.
Well, before we're done, we'll get you to flip it once.
All right. Yeah,
So we're going to add in our snow peas, okay?
All right.
All right, we're going to saute those off a little bit.
Okay.
Now, when you're talking about your green onions that are going in here, you want to take those and you want to kind of cut them at an angle.
Okay.
Okay, see, and more of it is for look in the dish than anything. I mean, if you don't want to do it this way, that's fine.
Okay.
But for look on the dish, and you do that.
Okay.
Let's talk about shrimp real quick.
Okay.
The recipe calls for 2125 shrimp. This is a 1620 shrimp. What that means is 1620
to the pound.
is put to the pound. Exactly,
Okay.
Exactly. 2125.
Okay.
I use 1620 here just to show you guys. It's a little bigger to show.
Okay.
When you peel your shrimp, you peel it off, and then you give it a little squeeze here.
And look at that.
And you get all this. This is all edible. A lot of restaurants and stuff will leave that end on.
Yeah.
And then nobody ends up eating this part. But if you're cooking for it at home and stuff,
give it a squeeze.
Get every little bit out of it.
Why not?
Absolutely. So we'll give this go over here and just a little flip.
Okay. I love that. I want to learn how to do that.
I'm going to teach you how to do
Not
that.
today,
though. Okay. We'll do it off air sometime, so you're ready when we go.
Alrighty.
So you saute your shrimp.
Okay.
And this is all going to take, the whole saute process is going to take about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay, not long at all.
Not long at all.
Okay.
Now we're going to keep moving with this.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Because you don't want to overcook the shrimp.
Right, exactly. Then you're going to add your green onions.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that I do, and it's not on the recipe here, but you could do this if you want for a little color.
Yeah.
You get a little red bell peppers.
Okay.
If you have vegetables left over from the night before, by all means, throw them in there. Use them up.
Broccoli.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if they're already cooked, all you're doing is putting them in there at the last minute just to kind of heat them up. All right, so we're going to put a little of that in there for color.
Oh, Lord, does that smell good.
Okay. Now, we're going to cook that up a little more. Yeah, you can smell that coming up there?
Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
That's delicious.
Now, as you know, I didn't salt or pepper anything here, and the reason why I didn't is because you have the chili sauce in there, and you have that little bit of soy sauce. Now, I used a low-sodium soy sauce, and I used a low-sodium stock. Okay? So, the last thing you want to do is...
just put that in there, huh?
You're going to put this in here.
Okay.
Now, last week I talked about I kind of throw stuff in and just kind of go. When you're doing this recipe, measure this cornstarch slurry exact.
Okay.
Because if you put too much in, it makes it too thick and it kind of gives it a nasty texture to it.
Okay.
You want it very light looking.
Okay. Looks beautiful. And the end product?
The end product?
Okay.
So you take it. Now you could serve this over a rice.
Okay.
Or whatever you want to serve it over.
Okay.
And we'll just use this one. It's pretty close.
Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. And that's it. You've got your gingered shrimp and snow peas, and God, the smell is just unbelievable.
And that's your dish. And I'll tell you what, people will love this. You serve it. Again, take the tails off the shrimp.
Yeah.
They are technically edible, but
not pretty.
Yeah, not pretty. Okay,
Thank you so much, Craig.
Thanks a lot,
Gorgeous.
Martha. I appreciate it.
Still to come on